Hello, my beautiful souls, and welcome to my channel. This is 𝑓𝍊𝑋𝍊𝑒𝑖𝑔h555. For those of you who are returning, it's so good to see you. For those of you who are new, welcome. Happy 2020, guys. We are in it's the second day of January of a brand new decade. I'm pretty excited to see what this month in particular has to bring, Capricorn. This is for you. This is your season. Happy birthday to all of you. Whether you had a birthday that passed or a birthday that's here or a birthday that's coming up, I hope and pray that you guys are able to celebrate yourselves with much blessings and success and prosperity in mind, body, and spirit. This reading in particular, Capricorn, actually for all signs of the zodiac, is coming from a deity who has stepped forward. So this is a deity message. There is only one deity thus far who has stepped forward to speak through me to all signs of the zodiac. I'm going to put their names, or hit in this deity's name. I'm going to put their name in the description box below, as well as in the title of the video, so that way you guys can look this deity up and see what they're all about. It's a very beautiful, powerful deity, and I'll also put who they are and what they represent as well. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get started with what this deity has to speak to you guys about. Again, I don't want to pronounce their name wrong or insult anybody who believe in this deity and who worship them or who works with them. So I'm just going to go ahead and put their name in the title and in the description box and what culture they're from and things like that. Okay, so the questions that that I asked this deity about what you guys can expect this month or what you guys need to do are spread out in these cards here. So I am using the Thoth Tarot, the Fairy Forest Oracle, and the Animal Spirit Oracle deck. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump right in, Capricorn, to what this deity has to speak to you guys about. So the first thing that this deity, or the first question that I asked, that he or she, they're pretty much both masculine and feminine, is what should be your focus, Capricorn, in this month of January? What should be your primary focus this month? Okay. And we have the Seven of Wands, and it represents valor, strength, standing up for who you are, staying on your path, or creating or forming your own path, Capricorn. What is it that you want? What are some obstacles that are in the way, or people who get in the way of what you want or what you need and what you're trying to accomplish for yourself? Your focus should not be on trying to debate or have conflict or competition with anyone. This is you forming your own path this month in January. And I feel that there are a lot of you guys who may be already on that wavelength and that energy right now. You're really entertaining this energy. Okay, it's very masculine in nature. Okay, so, and whether you're male or female, you know, this energy is very, very strong for you. And for those of you who don't embody this energy right now, please do so. This deity really wants you all to focus on your path, on what it is that you truly want, and focus on how to get there. Okay, not allowing anyone to stand in your way with that. Okay. So the next question, or the next card, is going to answer what should you steer away from in the month of January. What is something that you need to stay away from, or someone that you need to stay away from in this month? And we have the Princess of Cups. So there may be those of you who are dealing with someone who is younger than you, or you're dealing with someone who is emotionally immature than you. Or maybe you need to steer away from emotional immaturity. You need to mature a little bit, Capricorn. It could be that this deity wants you to hone in on your emotions and how you utilize them, and, you know, not being emotionally manipulative, or not allowing someone to emotionally manipulate you. Okay, this is about expressing yourself. You need to steer away from anyone who restricts you from expressing yourself and being who you are and staying on the path that you had that has been designated, you know, to you, or the life that you've chosen. Okay, but this also could represent someone else. It could be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio who is, they could be immature. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're younger than you, but they may not be emotionally able to hold their own, or even emotionally support you in any way. Okay, Capricorn, so just be sure that, you know, you steer away from this person, you know, even if you have to ignore them or not answer their text messages or their phone calls. This person may be a bit of a crybaby or a Debbie Downer, or someone who is just constantly complaining about their life or complaining about a circumstance that they just won't change. Okay, they just want a shoulder to cry on, but they don't want to actually take the necessary steps to actually move forward. Okay, but for others of you, this is about you needing to mature and steer away from being a downer, or steer away from being impulsive emotionally. You know, this is just steering away from immaturity in general and growing and transforming. Okay, so this is what this deity wants you to understand. And so the next card is going to be about, what are you wanting? What is this deity wanting to give you, Capricorn? What is this deity wanting you to have? And you have your energy here. This is Capricorn energy. The Devil card is not necessarily a bad card at all. Okay, the Devil, apart from Christianity, you know, some religions have made the devil out to be bad, but there are other religions out there where the devil is not so bad, you know, because you see this third eye here. This is about opening your third eye and seeing things for what they are. Okay, this is what this deity wants to present to you. This is what this deity wants to bless you with. This is what they want to give you, is that Capricorn energy of not being afraid of the dark, being open to the truth, okay, and soaring high with the truth, not being brought down by lies or secrecy or a lack of clarity. If you're in a relationship, there may be a lack of clarity on how to move forward or whether you should move forward with someone. And for me, what I'm seeing is you have to be clear about what you want, Capricorn, and stand in that power. Okay, and for others of you, this can also be very, very, this may be strong sexual energy as well. Okay, very sensual. It could be where you may feel bound to someone. Okay, and maybe in the month of January, this is exactly what the universe wants to present to you, is to venture out and explore your sexuality with someone. Okay, but I feel like this, since this is such strong Capricorn energy, this is and that was for a small portion of you with the sensuality and a relationship sexually, you know, where there is a need to open your eyes to something. Maybe there are those of you who feel uncomfortable for whatever reason about it, and you need to venture and explore that. Go to counseling, you know, to understand why you think the way you do, or have a certain perspective when it comes to sensuality and seduction and things like that, and sexuality. You may need to open your eyes to something. That's just for a small portion of you. But for others of you, this is about standing in your truth, no matter how dark it may be, no matter how hard it may seem. But it wants to also present you with freedom, the freedom to be yourself, the freedom to not being locked down by logic, or the logic that you've created for yourself, not feeling bound. And it may also, for some of you, may want to present you with a relationship where you do feel bound to this person, but it's meant to be as well for others of you. Okay, so that's really good to see. But open yourself to the truth, Capricorn, this month. It will set you free for sure. Okay, and the next card is, what I keep saying you because I was speaking to the deity as I was meditating on your energy. But what does this deity want to protect you from? Okay, it wants to protect you from rotting away, from doing nothing, from being so confused or just being indecisive to the point where you just don't do anything. Okay, this is about moving forward, not allowing any type of laziness or procrastination to get the best of you because you're confused or there's some type of illusion going on in your mind about someone or something. Capricorn, you need to move forward. This, like, again, with the Seven of Wands coming out in your reading for what this deity wants you to focus on. It's about moving forward and spearing forward with your path, not being lazy or afraid or full of anxiety or just illusioned or disillusioned or confused as to, you know, what you should be doing. Just move forward. This is not about letting things rot away or become stale. Okay? It's very, very important that you move forward with what you know is best for you, with what makes you happy, with your passions. And if there's someone here that you're sexually connected to, Capricorn, or that you may be romantically involved with, or not even romantically involved with, if you're trying to move forward with something and it's just not working out, there may be a need to let that go, possibly. There may be someone in your midst that's being a little lazy, okay, and it doesn't want that to rub up on you or cause you to have to put up with it, okay, just for a relationship's sake. And then the last card is going to be, what will your journey teach you this month, Capricorn? And you have the Princess of Swords, okay. The Princess of Swords is showing you that despite the darkness, like, destruction has to happen here. You have to bring the change that you seek. And whenever change comes, things have to die, and in order for other things to be reborn. Not being afraid to have those conversations and to kill that ego or kill that fear within you or someone else, to lay something to rest. There may be a conversation that needs to be had where both parties need to let go of their ego, or where you or the other person needs to be very clear about what it is that you all need to do to move forward with or without one another. Okay, it's very, very important this month, Capricorn. Your season. It's your season. This is your time. Your energy came out as a major arcana. The only major arcana in your reading is your energy. So pay very close attention to your energy this month. And if you find yourself procrastinating, and, you know, your season is where everybody, all of us, your season brings out that businessman, that businesswoman within us all. You know, it brings it out of us no matter how hard it may be. This is your energy, Capricorn. And you need to embrace it. You need to push forward and get things done, right? Give me one moment, Capricorn. I have to take a sip of tea. Give me one moment. Sorry about that. So let's see what your oracle messages have to say from this deity. Wow, we have the Wild Hunt, excitement, frenzy, and journey. So what did I tell you before with the Seven of Wands coming out, Capricorn? Okay, very, very important. Very, very important that you stand up and you chase after what you want. You chase after your passions. You chase after your aspirations and your goals. Always put yourself first. Always put yourself at the forefront. When you feel beaten down, remind yourself of who you are. Remind yourself of what your energy brings to the table, to the zodiac, to all of us. Okay, Capricorn? This is your time. Shine in your time. Don't let this time pass you up. This is your time. Things are supposed to be shaken up a little bit. Things are supposed to be a little bit of a frenzy. Things are supposed to be full of adrenaline and a little bit of anxiety of how things are going to unfold, because there is change here. There is the dark being brought to light, and light being shed on darkness that's been hiding for way too long. maybe within yourself or in a relationship that you're with someone else, or with your job. You may be dealing with two other people. Okay, you know, the universe may, what you may learn is that there's someone here, an air sign maybe. Maybe someone that you spoke to a long time ago or not too long ago that brought something. You probably didn't see it back then, but you see it now. Or you will see it by the end of the month. You know? So let's see what the animal spirit has to say to you. And you have the bear. We're actually going to go ahead and read this card so that you can have a better understanding of what the bear energy is trying to, because it's also earth energy. Once again, look at this. It's earth. Strong earth energy in your reading, Capricorn. So let's go ahead and read from the book what the bear represents for you, beautiful Capricorns. So it says the bear. It says, waking from spiritual slumber, beginning anew. What did I say, Capricorn? It's time. It's not the time to be lazy and procrastinate, whether it be out of fear or just sheer laziness or not knowing what to do. It's time to get up. It's time to get up and get things done. Okay, it says, after a long winter, which we are in winter, we've had a long winter, Capricorn, for those of you who are in snow or in very, very cold climate, take this time to really think about what you want to do. Get in sync with the earth, okay, and the seasons. It says, after a long winter, the bear arises from deep slumber. At first, the movement and effort are difficult, but the bear knows it's time to awaken and move towards the dawning light. The bear card represents an individual on the cusp of new directions and personal transformation. The initial weeks and months of this spiritual quest may feel tricky, cumbersome, and full of obstacles. But you have no choice, bear. Winter wanes, the warmth of spring emerges, and your transformation begins. When you're in balance with this card, Capricorn, you have inner strength and yearning to grow. When you're out of balance, you tend to withdraw. You have lethargy or heaviness. And in order to bring this into balance with this card, Capricorn, with this energy, it says movement and exercise. Capricorn, like I was saying in your reading, this is not the time to let the time pass you by this month. This is not the time for those of you also who are grieving. If you're grieving a loss, or you've been grieving a loss for some time, whether it be a loss in a relationship or a loss of a loved one or a friend, this time, trust me, I know what it's like to lose someone very near and dear to your heart. And she was a Capricorn, okay? You guys are amazing people. You have to make the conscious choice. It will be a long-term choice to move forward for this person. If this is a person that you've lost, a person that someone who's died and passed on to the next life or passed on into the spirit world, you have to move forward for this person, because this person who has passed on, they also as a spirit have to move forward. They can't remain stagnant in their spiritual state. They also have a job to do. Excuse me. On the other side. So just as other spirits who pass on and deities and, other spirit guides, they have a job to do on the other side in the spirit realm, you also have a job to do, Capricorn. All of the karma that has happened to all of us, it is to teach us something. It's to move us forward with valor, okay? This is not the time to sit in our woes and pacify our wounds. It's time to patch ourselves up and begin the healing process, Capricorn. It's not the time to feel sorry for yourself. That time has passed. It's now time to pick yourself back up and realize who you truly are, Capricorn. For those of you who, and this is for any of you, whether you lost someone or you've lost a relationship with someone that was near and dear to your heart, move forward, Capricorn, with bravery, with determination. Okay, immerse yourself into your passion, your work, in order to get you to move, okay? Go after that wild hunt. What is it that you want? What is it that you're looking for? And go after it, okay? This is a very beautiful reading. Very beautiful reading, Capricorn. I'm so happy for all of you. I can't wait to see what this, not just this month, but this entire year, this entire decade has to offer you guys, okay? So once again, happy birthday to all of you. Much love and light to every single one of you beautiful souls. And I hope to see you guys in my next video. Please don't hesitate to like, share, comment, or subscribe to my channel. Much love to all of you. Bye.